Hi there, I'm Norman Holtzhausen from Boating New Zealand, and today we're reviewing the Assault Amphibious 920. This is a big pontoon boat based on the Assault range from Family Boats in Auckland. And what they've done with this is put in the Anura Amphibious system. The Anura system is available in both a hydraulic, petrol-powered solution and also an electric. This one has got the hydraulic system. The boat is powered by the new Yamaha 4.3 350 horsepower four-stroke engine with the fantastic Helmmaster digital steering and controls. The Helmmaster has been a game changer for boat steering with the electric actuators to turn the motor, and that gives you a whole bunch of features. Very, very light steering, light throttle of course, but also the ability to steer with a joystick. So you can twiddle the joystick, the boat swings round. There's no strain, it's absolutely effortless driving. The electronics of the motor integrate quite nicely with your display, your multifunction device. In this case we've got a 16-inch Garmin display which integrates to the electronics of the motor. It has a bunch of features like fish point. You can identify a fish on the fish finder, and there's quite a few fish out today. We're missing a fishing rod. When you find the fish, you push the fish point button and it will hold the boat above that fish. It has some other features where you can drift at a specific rate, a specific angle, or you can stay put in one position. The amphibious part of the Assault is provided by the Anura amphibious system. This is driven by a Briggs & Stratton 25 horsepower motor located in the transom, and it is controlled by these controls here. Steering is through the same steering wheel as the Helmmaster Yamaha. It's linked together, so when you're running on the wheels, as you turn here, the motor will turn and the wheels will turn. The wheels are hydraulic. All three are powered, so you have three-wheel drive, not quite four-wheel drive. The whole system is controlled by this set of controls. This joystick is used for allocating power to each of the wheels. You may want to just have the front wheel powered when we're coming up on the shore, and then you engage the diff lock to get power to the other wheels. Simple push button control to extend the wheels, to retract the wheels, start and stop obviously, run the motor at different speeds depending on how fast you want to go. The skipper's position and the passenger are these fantastic high-tech seats. They can be rotated, slid forward or backwards. The helm position is very nice and high. You can see clearly over the front. Just behind the helm position are two passenger seats, so these are king and queen type seats. Passenger seats facing to the rear, and in the transom is another bench seat that takes two more passengers. So 8 passengers quite comfortably together with the seats in the front, the bow area of the boat. Huge cockpit on this boat. One of the lovely things about a big amphibious boat, of course, is these big squishy gunnels that you can sit on, the tubes, multifunction. They're comfortable to sit on, robust, they're good for swimmers jumping off on, and of course they provide fantastic stability for the boat. In the rear of the boat we've got the boarding platform with the 2 wheels, which are not intrusive on the boarding platform, so for those who like to stand on the back of the boat and fish off there's plenty of place to stand there. The wheels will obviously move out the way when you're coming into land. On the port side there's a removable fish bin, plumbed in fish bin, so you can fill that with water and have it circulating continuously. There's a wash down pump there. On the starboard side there's a fold down ladder which folds over the tubes, just neatly out the way. There's a huge cabin on this boat, nice high headroom, a lot of headroom inside. It has 2 very generous bunks on the side and then an infill which can make a 3rd berth in the middle. Hidden under the centre is a very large and comfortable plumbed in toilet. So this boat is ideally suited to overnight trips. Out on the bow is a bow rider section which has a twin bench seat, plus obviously the pontoons form another place to sit. Mark from Family Boats was telling us it's a great place to put the kids during the day. They can natter and do their thing there while Mum and Dad can enjoy the hospitality in the back of the boat. Up front there's a big fair lead with the anchor which is lifted up and over the tubes. So when you pull the anchor up it doesn't damage the tubes. It's also well out of the way of the wheel. Hidden under that bow tube, which we can't see from the helm position, is the forward wheel, but not being able to see is not a problem because there's actually a camera hidden under there. And when operating or driving the boat, you can actually activate the camera and actually see exactly where the wheel is pointing, and this is of great assistance when you're driving up onto the beach or onto a road and you need to get over an obstacle. Okay, the boat is very well equipped with electronics. This fantastic 16-inch Garmin display, which can basically control everything. C-zone digital switching, so everything can be done through the display. It is, however, backed up with a Yamaha digital display for the motor up on the brow of the hardtop, so you can, regardless of what you've got on the Garmin display, you can see the engine display up top. The Anura system has its own display, and then the C-Zone also has a small set of push-button switches if you don't want to use the touchscreen to control the lights and so on. VHF is the GME black box system where the whole hand VHF is held in your hand, although it is connected to the boat and obviously has the antenna outside. Side windows are sliding open for fresh air and to communicate outside of the boat, but they seal up very nicely in the wind, and there are wipers on both sides of the very large windscreen. Access to the foredeck is along the side of the hardtop. There's a generous walking platform, a flat area on top of the pontoons, plus handrails on the top, so it's very easy and safe to get around the hardtop into the bow rider area at the front. Alternatively, there is a hatch in the cabin that you could climb through. For the fishermen, the usual accessories: there's a rocket launcher at the back of the hardtop, powder coated, a nice railing to grab onto, grab rails all over the place. There's a bait board, again powder coated, which drops into the transom. It can be completely folded away. So this boat could be used as a hardcore fishing boat, and then when you want to take the family out for something a little more genteel, you can fold away everything, take the live bait tank off, and suddenly it's a family cruiser. The ride of the Assault is pretty much as expected. Assaults have been around for a while. They're a well-established brand. These big pontoons give fantastic stability. We were doing very, very tight donuts. In a boat like this, you just never worry. You just feel so stable and safe. Crossing wakes and waves, we come down. It's a big boat, it's a big heavy boat, but the pontoons give you that cushioning as you land, so there's no slamming down. It provides you the stability again. The fantastic Yamaha 350 outboard is super quiet when we moving along slowly. It obviously does get up a bit of noise as we go full tilt. Performance of the boat is really great. That acceleration, despite it being such a big boat, the 350 pushes along really quickly. We get out the hole super quick, super up and on the plane. Pushes this boat very easily well into the 30 knots, upper 30 knots range. Fuel consumption is very good, cruising around at just above 2 nautical miles per litre. Obviously you can push it harder if you like. In summary, the Assault 920 is built on the heritage of the Assault range and continues with its amazing rough water capability, superb stability and performance. And added to that is the versatility of the Amphibious drive. In order to take it out the water, we simply drive it towards the beach using the outboard at the same time as the Amphibious system. The outboard pushes the hull up until the wheels gain traction on the surface underneath, after which the outboard is turned off and the hydraulic system drives us further up the beach. This is a really capable boat. Would suit hardcore fishermen if you really want to, families, even corporate hospitality. It's just a beautiful boat, beautifully finished off, and with capability. This boat lacks nothing in terms of capability.
John Holtzhausen from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.